just having a little bush walk because it's much cooler under the trees. Now this tree here is, I would estimate, a metre wide, the trunk. Just see how shady it is and under the trees. So this is like New Zealand native bush. You can hear the birds singing as well. Actually beside a busy highway, so I can still hear the traffic in the distance. But still, it's very nice. Some tui just whizzed past. Some ferns. Right, looking at the light going through the leaves. Now this massive tree, which will be several hundred years old probably, is a rimu tree. The roots of the rimu tree. So it's pretty wide. Some of the ferns. Not sure what these are, sort of growing along with the moss. Just in a very cool, damp area. Along with some ferns, and it's just another log again. There's some more, but in the light, it's sort of like a type of moss, I think. It's kind of interesting. Another big tree. Hear the sounds of birds. I think it might be a Xanthe. This big tree here, there's a hollow underneath it. It's the sound of a tui, by the way, if you can hear it. So I estimate the base of this tree is about 2 metres wide. And it's hollow in here. Like a little cave. There's a tui in the background. Yeah, this one, I don't know if it's just because of the way its roots go, it's all hollow underneath. Miro tree on the right, matai tree on the left. How do I know this? Because I looked at the signs. I can't really see the leaves which help distinguish them. Another big tree, the trunk would be over 1 metre wide easily. And the base even wider. This tree is also hollow underneath. Be easily over 30 metres tall. The sign nearby says that we're looking at a kahikatea, a white pine which grows to 40 metres and is apparently New Zealand's tallest tree. Well, maybe not the specific tree, but the species of tree. So when these tree ferns commonly get called punga, but people just say punga, they dried up ferns just fold down just all looks very green. It's just very nice and comfortable and cool on a hot day. Also see quite a bit of brown, so this is another tree fern. The green bits are active and growing, and the dried up ones are the brown. This is a fallen log with lots of different types of moss on it, and the old fern also sticking out. You can hear the traffic in the background, but you can also hear some tuis somewhere in there. Oh, it's up in that real big tree. So now we've got a totara tree. So this is another big native slow growing tree, and it would easily be probably nearly 2 meters across near the base. These trees can, I believe, grow for hundreds of years. There's some moss with a bit of sunlight on it, just a little bit of light streaming through the trees. But otherwise everything generally looks kind of like a cool green, because it's in the shadow. It's just nice and cool on a very hot day. So I've got a selection of ferns. So the koro is the part that's the curled bit, which will unfold to become a fern frond. I think that's what it's called. So anyway, there's a lot of ferns and some, tree ones again. It's a larger koro, which is about the size of my hand. So that will just unroll. You can see it with the lighting here. There's lots of species of fern, and these ones are just growing out of the side of the bank along with the moss. I believe the ferns reproduce using spores, not flowers, so they're the world's ancient plants. Okay, so we're looking for a silver fern, so I believe this is one. So the way you identify them is you look at the back of the leaves and they're white. So that's where the name silver fern comes from. And apparently the Maori people would use them as navigation, like pull some of these off and lay them on the ground, the white side up, like arrows, so you can see when you're walking through the bush, which can all look very much the same. I mean, obviously they've put a trail in for many years for people to walk around. Oh, I believe that the silver fern is given the name ponga, Ponga. But most people will not pronounce Maori correctly, and they'll just say punga.